Super Mario Odyssey, video 13, and we will be making our way to Metro Kingdom, kind of. If you have seen pretty much any advertising for this game, then you will know what Metro Kingdom looks like. It's that big, giant metropolis filled with cities, and yeah, that's where we're finally going about, what, 4 or 5 kingdoms in. So, at this point, the game does start to pick up, and we're going to be getting into way more interesting and way more fun kingdoms than what we've been doing, so that's good. And we're also going to be doing our first kind of official boss fight for this game in this video, because of course we can't just go straight to Metro Kingdom. We'll be getting there in about another kingdom, if that is a big enough hint for you. So, I said in the last video I wasn't too sure if I did anything else in Lake Kingdom, and I did actually get about 4 or 5 more moons, but I didn't feel like uploading that video because it was not really that exciting. The moons were pretty easy to spot, so I just decided to skip it. I didn't defeat a boss or anything in Lake Kingdom because there is no other boss in Lake Kingdom besides the Brutals, and Lake Kingdom itself is a pretty easy kingdom to go to, so it was just kind of a waste of time, I thought. So we're just going to skip right ahead to this part. You didn't miss anything important, don't worry about it. I already got all the required moons I needed to come here, so that's about all you need. As we can see, we are coming up on Bowser's airship, and that is exactly what we're going to be dealing with. We're going to attempt to board it, and unfortunately I did not switch Mario's clothes to his original one, so we're still here in his snorkeling equipment, which just made me laugh with his funny sound that the duck feet make with his flippers there. We're going to be defeating Bowser with a snorkel on and an inner tube around our waist. I guess it's kind of hard to get a little bit more hardcore than that. So we're going to be landing here on Cloud Kingdom. Now, there's not many moons here when you come back later, but you're not going to be able to get all the moons until you beat the game. So I think there's only like 9 moons. This is probably one of the easiest kingdoms to 100% because there are no coins, there's so few moons, and that's about the end of that story. So come back here later after you've defeated Bowser if you want to, but as we see, he's going to jump on down and try to give us a bad day. And as you can see, his hat suddenly has boxing capability. So what you're going to want to do is whack it with your hat, and then you're going to take it over with your hat, and then go beat the crap out of Bowser with his hat. Let's see if I get it right this time. Yep, so we're going to come over here. Just jump into it, I guess. I guess you don't have to swing Hattie on it, and then it's going to let you know all you have to do is start swinging away with your Joy-Cons to do as much damage as you can against Bowser. You're going to hit him a couple of times, he'll be sent on flying against the conveniently spiky fence that he included, and if you noticed, he also sends down a lot of flames when he's jumping around once you get inside of his hat, so you're going to have to make sure that you actually dodge those too. And for the second time he throws his hat at you, he's going to send a couple of other phantom hats, and if you hit those phantom hats with your hat, a heart will come out of them, so if you're missing some health, you might want to try to get that, but truthfully, this fight is a little bit difficult to hit the hat and get the heart and stay alive and all of that, so it's really best if you can not take any damage at all. Now, I think that 2 is the only damage I took. This is definitely the worst phase when it comes to these hats, and I'm a little bit surprised that that one hit me there. So I got a little bit worried here because I'm finally down to 1 heart, and that's kind of the first time this has happened in this game, so I'm like, what am I gonna do? But that hat has a heart in it, so dodged it, hit the other one, and that was really close. That could have been a little bit worse. So we're gonna get inside of it, he's gonna jump into his flames, and all you have to do is follow him around, try to stay somewhat close by to him, and then just dodge these things that he throws at you, hit him for a 3rd and final time, and that'll be the first time that we defeat Bowser in Super Mario Odyssey. Of course, be sure to dodge his tail swipe, which he'll attempt to hit you with for this time. And remember that attack, okay? Remember that tail swipe attack for the next time we actually fight Bowser. And that'll be it for this video.
Oh, prima di sì! Oh, Beauty, na feida!